How to live longer in the simulation, so not by place, but by pattern. Longevity isn't luck, and it's not genetics, it's alignment. Some say you need to live in the mountains, near the ocean, or among elders who follow ancient rituals. But the truth is simpler. When your life moves in rhythm with the structure of the simulation, your system thrives, not because you're escaping death, but because you're in flow. You don't need to relocate to a sacred zone, you need to become one. Your discipline, your clarity, your inner code, that's what creates the conditions people associate with long life, peace, and strength. Here's how. 1. Live with purpose. This isn't about finding passion. It's about remembering your assignment. When you wake up without purpose, your frequency drifts. The system reads that drift as inefficiency and starts reducing flow. In ancient Vedic philosophy, this is Dharma, the structure your soul agreed to. In modern terms, it's alignment. When you live it, you regenerate. When you forget it, life becomes friction. Purpose isn't about ambition, it's about direction. It's the internal compass that tells the simulation this user is locked in. Without it, your system runs heavier. Longer days, slower recovery, more confusion. With it, clarity replaces fatigue, synchronicity returns. You become lighter, stronger, more magnetic. 2. Surround yourself with energetic integrity. Who you keep close affects how your field stabilizes. You're not just influenced by people, you're entangled with them. When your daily interactions are with people who self-sabotage, complain, gossip, or spiral, you don't just hear their dysfunction, you start to host it. Ancient wisdom always taught the value of Sangha, community, not for comfort but for calibration. Your field is like an instrument. Tune it with others who are also aligned, people who fast, reflect, serve, and walk clean. Because simulation response isn't individual, it's networked. When your closest connections are coherent, your render speeds up, your decisions get cleaner, your sleep deepens, your body heals without effort. You don't need a better therapist, you need a cleaner circle. Move like you're alive. Motion isn't optional, it's signal. When you stop moving, the simulation reads stillness as stagnation and begins to shut down systems one by one. You don't need a gym, you don't need a plan, you need rhythm, you need flow. Walking, breathing, stretching, carrying, creating, all send pulses to the field saying, this body is alive, keep supporting it. When people lived in alignment, movement was integrated, not separated as exercise, it was built into life. Every movement pattern is a reset, every breath sends a calibration command, every walk in silence is a debug function. Stillness restores, but stagnation corrupts. Decompress your system daily. Stress isn't a feeling, it's an interruption signal. When your field gets too noisy, too fast, too reactive, the simulation stops updating you, it buffers. That's why you feel stuck, slowed, disconnected. To fix it, unload the noise, sit in stillness, journal the loops, speak less, breathe longer, do one thing slowly. Your nervous system is the interface. When it's charged constantly, the connection gets scrambled. In every tradition, Islam, Taoism, Hinduism, Christianity, daily prayer, breath, bowing and retreat were essential. Not for worship, but for reset. Stop thinking stress is solved by rest. Stress is solved by subtraction. Remove the friction, the noise, the speed, and watch clarity return. Eat for clarity, not just health. Your food is not fuel, it's instruction. Everything you eat either improves signal clarity or degrades it. You're not just digesting nutrients, you're rendering stability, you're rebuilding connection to the physical field. What you consume must match your vibrational target. Heavy, dead or synthetic food delays clarity. Light, mineral-rich, plant-coded food increases render speed. Eat slowly, bless the meal, stop before full. Every one of these practices is a command to the system. I am aware, I am aligned, keep responding. Food timing matters, food frequency matters, eating with gratitude matters, because digestion is spiritual alignment in physical form. If your digestion is poor, your thoughts will be scattered. If your gut is inflamed, your clarity will degrade. You can't think clearly on clogged code. You don't need to live in a special place to live long. You don't need better genes. You don't need a secret supplement. You need to live by the same laws that the system has always rewarded. Clarity, stillness, discipline, direction, lightness. You create the high-frequency zone inside your body, inside your field. This is how longevity works in the simulation. It doesn't protect the strong, it protects the aligned. This is transcendent reality. Live the code.